Make moves or make excuses. That's my mantra, right? Now, my mantra was tested. It was tested big, right? I've been an entrepreneur for a while now, 10 years plus, and I'm moving, I'm going. I got my disciplines in order, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm good. Like, all I got to do is keep elevating my mindset. And no matter what I put my mind to, I can achieve it. Then something crazy happened in life, as it does happen in life. I lost the vision in my right eye, and my left eye has 40%, right? And I call it grace 40. And I still believe that God is going to restore my eyes. But let me tell you something. When you have a business and you have employees and people are depending on you and you are moving, right? You are moving in all the goals that you set, and then boom, adversity hits. What do? You need that resilience. You need that bounce back. But adversity pushes you more into your destiny.
Shalom. I would like to give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to our sister Akim, pushing his word across the four corners of the world. Just another GMS in transit lesson, all through the spirit, the power, and the vibration of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. This lesson, the spirit going into adversity introduces a man to himself. And that word adversity goes into like a state of hardship, difficulty, misfortune, or temptation. And within this thing of ours, when you read the book of Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter and the first verse, it goes into, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh, Yahawashi, then prepare thy soul for temptation. And set thy heart aright, constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble, aka adversities, which is all associated on that road to Yahawashi, which is that straight gate. So therefore, we're going to come across all types of oppositions coming towards us. And that takes me right to 1 Peter 1 and 5 in the NLT. And it says, and through your faith, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi is protecting you by his power until you receive this salvation, which is ready to be revealed on the last day for all to see. And that last day is referring to Yahawashi's second debut on the earth. Verse 6, so be truly glad, there is wonderful joy ahead, which is the kingdom of heaven, immortality, eternal rest. Even though you have to endure many trials for a little while. A lot of those manifold trials will be weird things happening in your life. That's why I stay within the book of 1 Peter, thinking not strange. So therefore, it's going to be some weird, awkward things happening to you. But you know, through the spirit, this is all written for our journey. So be truly glad there is wonderful joy ahead, even though you have to endure many trials for a little while. And that little while is linked with our light affliction. When you read the book of 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter and the 17th verse. Because everything that we're going through is all temporary, which is something I'm still practicing on. Whenever I go through something or some weird or awkward situation happening in my life, I try to program my mind by stating, hey, this is only temporary. Now compare the temporary unto everlasting or eternity. So these various adversities is only molding us to that high potential, what Yahweh, Yahawashi already foresees in us. And we're just playing it all out within our walks within this earthly realm. And that takes me to Isaiah 48 and 10. It says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. And by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, putting us through these different tests, it's only purging and renewing us from all these different spiritual flaws that we have within ourselves. So we can be forged unto that image of Yahawashi. So behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. And that makes me think about Zechariah, the 13th chapter, how it goes into how the Lord should bring the third part through the fire, which represents the hopeful elect. The Israelites who are pre-programmed and to be within that spirit of obedience unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Apparatus, that's us. And by the hopeful elect being spiritual, we are catching those spiritual news via those manifold temptations. And by 2/3 of our people being carnal and pre-programmed to subscribe unto the God of this world and adhering to the image of the beast, so they're going to catch those carnal news, hence World War III, and also by the fire that Yahawashi along with the chariots are going to bring. But the point is how the Lord has chosen the elect of the nation of Israel in that furnace of affliction. And it was a quote I came across from Gandhi, if I'm not mistaken, and he stated how discipline is learned in the school of adversity, which means that we have to be spiritually tested on all levels on that road to Yahawashi before graduation day. So therefore we could be crowned by the greatest man that ever walked this planet Earth. Like nothing within this world can ever top that. So discipline is learned in the school of adversity, and this is a necessary discipline. And throughout this spiritual training, it's introducing us to a whole better version of ourselves. Like look at the man that you were before you came into this truth and compare that individual unto that new man or that new creature. We are all learning about new ethics, morals, principles, self-control, being orderly, and the list goes on. And that's what Yahawashi wants from us, our brothers, as his day ones. So from a spiritual aspect, that's only molding our image unto the image of Yahawashi. And you really think about it, like that's a beautiful formula. And that takes me right to Romans 8:29. It says, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, which is Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Verse 30, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. Which means that we have to follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. We have to kiss the Son, which means by applying Yahawashi in our everyday life. Like what will Yahawashi do in this situation? Having that type of spiritual mindset, which is only growing to be conformed more unto the image of Yahawashi. And those end results, and like I stated earlier, graduation day. So we can be glorified along with Yahawashi because his day ones are going to be joint heirs with him. So it's no victory without suffering. And these different afflictions, troubles, and problems, etc., what we are going through, that introduces a man to himself. And within this sense, a chosen Israelite man of Yahawashi. So with that, hopefully you all was edified. Shalom.
When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person that walked into it. That's what the storm is all about. When you can't control what's happening to you, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is.